Hey guys, this is AJYT Abbott, and welcome back to another movie review. This is going to be my review of Midsommar, one of the latest films from A24, the minds behind mid-90s, The Lighthouse, and Hereditary. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have not seen Midsommar, this review will contain spoilers, and I hope you're going, wow, this is such a weird yet awesome movie. I love A24. They are just geniuses. Messed up geniuses, but geniuses nonetheless. As they make this perfectly crafted, well, almost perfectly crafted, suspenseful thriller horror film where you just never know what's gonna, come next in this film because it starts off slow, which is one of the complaints, but we'll get to that. But then it just picks up, picks up until you get to the last 20 minutes is the weirdest the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Um wow. Wow. So if you're not familiar with Midsommar, basically Florence Pugh, who plays Black Widow's sister in the new Black Widow film, she and her boyfriend are going through a rough patch. The boyfriend wants to break up with her, but her parents die, so then he wants to, surprise her with one big vacation. They go to this, sort of festival of sorts, held by these people, and the people are really messed up and weird and take Florence Pugh and her boyfriend and put them into their sacred ritual. Long story short, the boyfriend gets paralyzed and placed inside of a bear suit after having sex with the youngest member of the of the cult, while a bunch of other women in the cult are around him naked, touching themselves, and they're all moaning. And then the girl, Florence Pugh, finds out, and then she goes into a bar and starts crying, and then all these other girls start going in there and crying and moaning and yelling. And then, yeah, he gets paralyzed because the boyfriend gets paralyzed, because he finds out about the murders and gets placed inside of a bear suit and gets burned to death with all the other people that I guess they consider non-believers or non-supporters. And Florence Pugh rules over all of them, and it seems like she'll get sad at first at her boyfriend's death, and then she smiles. So complete 180 with her character. As she started the film off as this weak girl, and she ends the film as this deranged psychopath. Um, which is a really good cast. Florence Pugh is really awesome in this film. She's obviously the standout. It's a super edgy and creepy, just eerie feeling, as you know something's going on, but you don't know exactly what until those final 20 minutes where they really show you like, wow, these people are messed up in the head, man. And it's just such a slow descent into madness. Honestly, this movie is the equivalent to Arthur's development throughout Joker, as it starts off calm and collected, and it just slowly, like you see one thing happen and another thing happens to make it even more crazy, and then it just amps up and ramps up and ramps up until they get to the last 20 minutes, which is the case for Joker as well, because the last 20 minutes he gets on the Murray show and then kills Murray, and then you know breaks out. But yeah, the only thing that's bad about this film is that it just takes a while to get going, man. It takes so long. I almost fell asleep to this, and I really didn't want to because it's from A24, and I love A24. But I don't know, man. It just took a very long time to get to the final act, where the real creepy and dark stuff starts going on. Um, I mean, it's still a great film, but it just takes a while to get going. And I needed that extra push throughout the first two acts to, get me invested to stay awake to watch the third act, which is worth staying awake for. Um, but overall, the first act and second act are fine. Um, the first and second act are fine. When you see them kill two or three of the members, and then you start seeing them all disappear until it's just down to Florence Pugh and her boyfriend. And that's when all the weird stuff goes on and the rituals and everything. I still give Midsommar a 8 out of 10. It is a really good film. Go check it out. This was released back in July, but I didn't have any movie to review besides like 21 Bridges, and I wasn't really that into 21 Bridges, so I'm not gonna give that a review. Um, but yeah, man. 8 out of 10. It's still a really good film. Just go check it out. Not in theaters, but you can just probably rent it somewhere, buy it on DVD. Anywhere where it's sold. And I'm very excited to see where Florence Pugh's career takes her, because this was definitely an interesting start with an A24 film, and now we're leading into a Marvel film with her. Um, and I get the creepiness of her performance in this film is just got me even more excited for her performance in Black Widow as Yelena, which is Natasha's sister, which is gonna be great. So yeah, guys, that review of Midsommar. Go watch it. It's a great film from A24, and go check out any A24 film in general. We actually have one that I'm reviewing around the end of the year called Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. There's a trailer reaction on my channel for that. But let me know what you guys thought of Midsommar. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.